Hello, internet. Wow, this is gonna be like killer. Hi to the internet. Anybody in chat? I changed my whole setup. I'm using a different program. I'm using a different input. So please, please, please let me know if you can't hear anybody. If you can't see somebody, please let me know. No tea, no shade. Yeah, we're trying. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for us.
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah, nailed it. Yeah, nailed it.
Nice.
I already have the giggles. This is a stupid day.
It's gonna be the gayest.
Are you really a D&D group if you don't have the giggles before your session?
Oh,
I don't know.
God.
I don't know if that's.
I mean, yesterday I laughed for 4 hours straight.
It was so good. It was so good.
Down.
Yeah. So welcome to Asterie. We just realized that it's been 2 months since we played, so we're gonna do like not a whole less amazing recap like Kat did last night, but we're gonna do a little recap.
All right.
It was good. It was really good for me.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Oh, my brain hurt after that.
I'd missed some episodes, so I was like, wait, droids? It was really good.
Yeah, it was a lot.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna introduce everyone. Please introduce your character, because I'm pretty sure people will forget, like, do your race, class, your level, and maybe a little tidbit about your character. And then, oh my god, there was still ads. Holy
Well, that's
shit.
just pre-roll, though. Probably.
Oh, was it? Okay, good.
Probably.
Okay, Tala, please let us know if you missed a whole bunch of that. And
tell us know if it's like 8 in a row.
Yeah. I thought I turned off the ads. Like
I know, we even tried.
Yeah.
That's
Anyways, we're going to start with a quick intro. Introduce yourself. If there's anything you want to promo, go for it. Otherwise, just like, please, a little something about your character to remind people. And then, I guess you should do me. Hi, I'm Stella. You can find me as Saint Stella on the internet. I'm going to be the Game Master tonight. Let's go. We got a new sort of like situation here. Murphy. Is this too dangerous? Do you want to start? Is that okay?
No, it's great. I am so excited to tell everyone about Bill since I found my really detailed and up to date with our current last level, 2 pages of Bill intel. Nice. So I'm Murphy, and I play Bill, and he is a half-orc ranger of slightly advanced years and little patience. He has a swarm of bees that do some pretty cool stuff, and I think my last level up I got some like natural explorer stuff, so I'm good with some of our terrains if we're ranger stuff, traveling around. And
what's your favorite terrain? Swamp, right?
Swamp and forest. I got new ones, so it's swamp and forest, and my favorite enemies are oozes and undeads, because we fought all those undeads.
Oh, okay,
nice.
Interesting. So we are starting in a city, so that's going to be good.
Okay. And as a team player, I just remember that I do have some spell slots. I don't have many spells. I'm not super useful, but I do get 3 attacks, so that's nice.
Oh, that's actually really good. Okay, so actually, just because we're starting, and I don't know if you did this, go ahead and take a long rest if you haven't, and then I'll tell you after that if there's anything we need to deal with that. But Kat, anything you want to promo, and please tell us about MK.
Hello, everyone. I am Kat. I have a homebrew game on Tuesdays on my channel that the 2 diagonal from me, is that right? Yeah, that's right, are in it.
Yep.
I play MK Skiphop. She is a druid cleric, so I am the cleric of the group. And she's an odd fish, but I love her. I'm so excited to be back with her.
I love her so much.
Yeah.
She's so great. She's a precious bean.
She is. She's a precious bean. That is her shirt.
She's the healer and the precious bean of the group. Christina, would you like to go?
Yeah, of course. So I'm Christina. You can find me everywhere at Greekachu, and I will be playing your coffee-loving warlock, Staci, and I'm very excited to be playing her again, and I'm trying to find all of her dice because I realized I did not have her dice out, and they have to be out for playing her, but she is a high elf warlock. We have not met her patron, so
Are you a warlock slash? I should know this, but you're pure.
No, straight warlock.
Okay.
Straight warlock.
Look,
Cool.
it's been 2 months for me too. Okay. I have a bad habit of not looking at the player stuff. I just write my shit and like.
Oh no, me too.
Hope that the players are good.
It's a mood.
I just say a random
know.
number between 1 and 20 and then hope it does okay.
Okay, that's a way.
No,
Speaking of.
I mean I don't. I mean I roll what? No, I roll.
Definitely
I
roll.
swear. What?
Vocal, speaking of, do you want to talk about yourself and your character?
Yeah, sure. Hi, I'm VocalOutburst. He, him is dope. My guy is Fernell Layethe, Earth Genasi, Ball of Chaos. This dude is full. Well, he's naive, but no. I'll say this: he's naive, not dumb. Because he's not dumb. He's naive, but adorably naive. But he might start a problem. But it's cute that way. So don't be mad. Be glad that naive Fernell is here to fight for truth and justice.
Wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
What an
Really
endorsement.
built him up
So
there,
good at
Vocal.
that.
Oh, that was just so good.
So when we open this t-shirt business, or when you do, it's gonna be Fernell. Don't be mad, be glad. It's okay. It's be good.
I like
Yeah,
that.
and your follow-up Matthias t-shirt about riding your friends.
That was-
Yeah, right. Oh God.
I'm sorry I
Okay.
encouraged that so very much, but it
I mean, join the club.
yeah.
I literally wrote that down.
Sometimes
I hope
I'm
you,
afraid of my own
saved the
brain.
clip.
I did.
Okay, so we are in Asterie. Asterie is a very small continent on the, nope, yes, that's correct. Oh my god. Asterie is a very small continent on, hi Dusty, thanks for the lurk, on the planet of Tiri. We are part of the Auroraverse. Auroraverse.
You got this.
Yeah.
That's not correct.
Nope.
Nope. Maybe hashtag Aurora? I don't know.
There
nailed
you
it.
go.
Okay. So, big project, whole bunch of planets, whole bunch of DMs. We're part of this world. Just as a heads up, you should join that Discord. It's super fun. That's very small to what we're doing right now, though. But it may come in later. Anyways, so our little group, our little band of merry adventurers, met approximately a month ago. At the beginning of October, the beginning of fall, Staci's favorite season, at the final outdoor show in Doroni of a play called Midwinter's Fall. An ancient play written by an old dragonborn, probably written 400 years ago, and performed often in this town. They met at this play by happenstance. During the play, there was a big explosion at the city hall in Doroni. They all rushed in and they found out that the original script book for this play had been stolen from the city hall. There was nobody had any idea that there was, why this would happen. Doroni was a very peaceful city. Nothing like this had ever happened. They came to find out that the only people who knew about all of the security around this book was the mayor, the sheriff, and a mysterious mage called Jessup. They dealt with a bunch of shit kind of after in the city happening, with people sort of like this really peaceful city almost going up like a tenterhook. Like, everyone started getting mad at each other. It was a lot. They decided to more or less follow the lead on Jessup. So they headed sort of north towards Shorehaven, which is actually where our lovely cleric, MK Skiphop, is from, because they found out that Jessup also had a house there. Not so much that they had a house there, but they actually worked also for a big house there, a rich house called House Galea. They went up there to chase down Jessup to find out what was going on with this book. They went to the house. They found out that Jessup was sort of squatting in this basement that was also filled with ghosts. And then they found out that maybe Jessup was the cause of these sort of ghosts and demons, that they sort of used them as a security. Unknown. They sort of beat Jessup in a fight, tackled them, stole all their shit, including this weird ass diamond encrusted skull. Hey, Play Nerd Allies, what's going on? They stole the skull. There was some like back and forthing fighting, but eventually they knocked the shit out of this really old mage.
Oops.
Yep. The women of House Galea came back. They sort of like made their like buys, took the skull with them. They talked a bit with MK's dad, who's kind of this old hippie sort of, which was cute. Then they just, they also found out in the course of this that there was a very secret society called the Seam, who they couldn't quite get a lead on. Like, was the Seam involved? Did they steal the book? Found out that Jessup hates the Seam for some reason. So they decided after this to follow the trail to the Seam, which they had found out has a sort of hideout almost like midway between Draconia and Daronia. Why did I name these cities this? I don't know. It's a mistake I'll regret forever. So they went and they found this hideout.
Only one way to find out.
I don't know why I did that. They found this hideout. After a few things on the road, they battled sort of the security, which ended up being this giant scorpion outside of the Seam hideout. Inside the Seam hideout, they found out that Fernell's sister was actually a part of this mysterious organization. Fernell's sister, called Lauren, is apparently a part of the Seam. They weren't able to talk too much about it, because after they went into the Seam, found out that the book was there, they got accosted by about a dozen magic wielders in these dark robes. And that's where we ended last year. In fact, 2 months ago. In real time, not in game time. Is there anything important that I missed that you all want to make note of before we jump in?
My snooping in the yearbook.
Yeah, the yearbook. I was gonna say.
So important. Okay.
Yes.
So Staci found a yearbook and a bunch of like sort of letters and things in Jessup's hideout in Galea Mansion that referred to the first graduating class at Amos Adventure Academy, which is the only adventuring academy in all of Asterie. It's the place where a lot of people who find that they have special powers or magic or anything are encouraged to go to sort of train themselves and use their powers for good. It formed not long after the huge war that happened 325 years ago in Asterie. So these records seemed that Jessup's mother was a part of the first class at Amos Adventure Academy and had gotten particularly close with 6 other people. There was a few letters back and forth with different people, and there were some hints about them leaving the school, spreading out across Asterie, and hiding things. That's more or less what we found out, right? Wait.
Yeah, pretty much.
If there's anything else that you want to bring up that I forgot in this recap, because I didn't write it down, I just
not as important as that, but I made a drink.
Oh,
That's true. That is true.
Was it the horny badger or something?
The feisty badger.
The feisty badger.
Yes.
That's it.
Horny now.
It's horny and feisty.
It's the upgrade.
Yeah.
We added red to it.
Double shot.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So, I should have wrote that down, but that was like off the top of my head. So again, if there's anything you're like, oh yeah, this happened, please jump in. When we find our party now, it's October 29th. It's a couple weeks after this party had the encounter at the Seam hideout. Lauren, Fernell's sister, helped them escape, but quickly returned to try and rebuild the hideout and help the Seam either relocate or rebuild. You walked, or rather stumbled, for 5 days across the tip of the Great Scar and across the wilderness into the biggest city in Asterie, Draconia. Everyone was very injured and needed care. I'm gonna have you do your first roll. I'd like you all to just roll this flat d20 and tell me what you got.
Ooh, nice.
10.
Yeah,
19.
a physical
Okay.
die.
15.
8.
Interesting. The most injured of the group was your dad, Bill. Bill could barely walk on your journey across to Draconia. You had to carry him most of the way. It seems that he had been inflicted by these magic users by some kind of dark poison. You could see sort of his veins through his green skin, almost like throbbing with a dark purple most of the way. And by the time you got to the hospital in Draconia, you were afraid that he may not even survive. But thankfully, you made it. You made it to the Goldwind Academic Hospital.
Ooh, fancy.
Which is sort of located right across the street, sort of a 10-minute walk from Aimless Adventure Academy. In fact, this hospital is used to train a lot of the clerics from the academy. Bards will do a semester there, paladins will do a semester there, druids will often do a semester there to learn a little bit about healing magic. So it's sort of like, it's Grey's Anatomy, like teaching hospital.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So we're part of Grey's Anatomy. Got it.
Nice.
By the way, now you're in a medical drama, just so you know.
I'm here for
So
this
down
pivot.
for that. Honestly, here for it.
Yeah.
Bill is starting to feel better. He's still a little, rough on his feet. But we find you again about 5 days walking across and about 5 days of Bill being in the hospital. You're all there visiting Bill when a human cleric walks in the room and says, "Well, Bill, how are you feeling today?"
I mean, I've been worse.
You have.
I mean, a few days ago,
Oh
I
no,
was
you were
worse
really
than I
close
am
to
now.
dying, Bill.
Sure, yeah.
You told me I was on the mend. I was taking that as, should I be more worried than I currently am?
Is he gonna die?
No, I'm so sorry. I tend to rock a resting, upset face. Bill, I'm here to tell you, if you want to start, making your way out under the care of your friends here, I think today or tomorrow would be a good day for that. I'm just gonna leave this here for y'all. And, well, take care of yourself. We're gonna need this bed as of noon tomorrow. But you take care of yourself. Yes.
Could I get a bit more of that peach stuff you guys had yesterday?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You'll see, Bill. Oh, this is funny, Bill. On your bill, you'll see that you've got 3 more peach juice portions that are yours to do with as you will until again.
They were really good. It's pretty.
Great.
It's really.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, they're only. You can also get them in the cafeteria. They're 10 silver a piece.
But you guys sent them here last time, and so I was.
They're part of sort of Bill's intake.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, and as you can see, this human man is wearing a name badge that says Dr. Gregory Holmes, and
No.
and he kind of gives a nod and says, I'm really glad that you're feeling better. You're gonna want to avoid poison smells in the future.
What happened to your leg?
I had a rough childhood.
Sorry, that's
love
not
that.
funny. That's
With
not
that,
fun. I'm
It's
sorry
not
you had a
funny,
rough
It's
but
not
childhood.
funny.
it was so
I
well
had-
timed. So well timed.
Yeah.
So that sounds like a really rough childhood. So thanks for your help, Mr. Holmes.
You're very welcome. He twirls his cane and sort of
Of course.
walks out.
I'm gonna go pick up the bill and see what it says.
No, Bill smacks your hand and
Ow!
takes it. That's not yours.
Okay, fine. You pay for it.
And the adult in the room. I
you
will pay for
take
my
a look.
medicine.
You are also the one in the hospital bed, so.
That is true. You got hit pretty hard. You should probably avoid that in the future.
Wait, we have to pay for this? But
Yeah.
what? I still don't understand because they tried to explain it to us last time, and although like you're a cleric, MK. You do it
You
for
guys
free.
pay me with your friendship.
Do we need to like be friends with the doc?
No, it's a joke for now.
Okay.
I do it out of the kindness of my heart. These people do it as a business.
Okay. We don't really do we don't do that back in our tribe. We just kind of help whoever needs help.
To be honest, that's how it should be. But here we are.
I open the envelope.
Okay.
You pick it up and you see a bunch of expenses over the last 5 or 6 days you've been here. You scan over, but you notice that the total is 175 gold pieces.
How much gold did I say I had? I had the most. No, that's not true. Staci probably also had the most.
I don't think we have that.
I have 75 gold.
I have 18.
Did I write it down?
Guys, I think we have to escape this hospital without.
I think we gotta dine and dash, you guys.
Yeah.
I have 70.
Yeah, I think I started with close to 100 because I was doing business on my trip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
Staci has close to 70.
I mean, we can pay
And
my
I have
bill.
75, so we can pay the bill.
Is
If
the doctor
we
in the
want.
room right now?
No, he left,
There's
I think.
nobody in the room.
No,
with
no
you
one's
right
in. Okay. What if we just ask if we could pay a little bit and not nearly as much as what's on there?
Because I don't think they go for that, son.
Well, if we ask nicely and we can say, and we can be friendly too. We could say that we are very nice people who just went through a really tough adventure, and
But
it would
everyone here has gone through something tough.
Oh, Bill, is the school's discount on there since I'm an alumni of the school? Did they actually put that on there?
I don't think so. I think.
No, that's not.
Ooh.
Yes!
Is that allowed?
Well then. Okay, Fernell, I think you have the very important job of waiting in the car, and Staci,
What's
I
a
think.
It's a car.
I would like you to
In the car?
flourish a little of that noble blood of yours and get me a discount on that there bill. Bill.
Bill's Bill.
Bill.
That's kind
Bill.
of funny.
That is funny because your name's Ben. It's
Bill.
called right.
And it's a bill.
Right.
We'll just call it an invoice.
Wait. But if you get billed, would we say that a build bills Bill? What if you were billed by Bill? So then you would Bill would be billed. The billed Bill would have billed Bill, and given Bill's bill, which
Back to
would
Bill.
have billed Bill.
Yeah. So it would be free. Right?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm not good at math, so
I'm
sure.
okay.
I think Staci and I should handle the talking on this one. Mainly Staci, largely due to my inability to lie.
Okay. I mean that's fine. I can if you need help. I still have this, and I pull out my great axe and just stomp it on the ground. I haven't hit anything in a while, and I'm really anxious to do it, to use it and everything.
I'm anxious to get out of this hospital.
Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, let's focus on that.
Why
first.
don't we go get you some of the peach thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you
just
go
had.
collect
They
that
said
peach.
something peach something, but it tasted really good. I haven't had it before. It tasted real sweet.
All right. Y'all get peached up. Staci and I will go handle this invoice.
I want to
Okay.
Right outside your room, there is probably 12 floors to the left. There is a little desk
Staci, do I need to pretend to be your dad or something? Wait, can I pass for your dad?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay.
You never know, right?
Nix that whole idea.
I mean, you could be my adopted dad.
Be adopted.
All right. So
You adopted all of us kind of on this adventure, so I guess you're kind of like an adopted dad.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
Hi.
Hello. Good morning. How are you?
Great. How are you this morning?
Just fine. Have you come to pay the bill for... Oh my goodness, Bill.
Yeah, I had a question actually. So I'm actually an alumni of AAA, and I noticed that there wasn't any kind of an alumni discount on his bill, and I was wondering if Bill could have a discount on his bill for being with me, who is an alumni.
Oh, wonderful. Congratulations. It's a very esteemed academy. Unfortunately...
Yes, we're all very proud.
Wonderful. Unfortunately, we don't tend to apply discounts to medical treatments. It's just not really a thing we do around here.
I don't remember that being a part of the school. I feel like back in school they used to always do that. Like, at least for whenever we would hurt ourselves while training.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I don't know how to help.
Look very sick. Look pathetic.
Yeah, right. Just look
Injured.
Look poor.
Look poor. Where is persuasion on here? Oh, scrolling down. There it is.
Under P.
Under P. That is an 18.
Oh.
Thank God.
Well, interesting. I have never done this before. I'm gonna have to ask my superior, who is in about an hour from now. It looks like, according to this chart, Bill is not released technically until noon tomorrow. So if
I'm sorry. That doctor had something wrong with his face. He had this real stern, grouchy look, and I got the right impression he wanted me to leave now. So.
Sure. I mean, also, if you leave now, we can knock off, let me see, 1 order of peach drink, an order of asparagus, 1 order of tofu cake, the electricity for the night, I'm so sorry, the magical everlasting lanterns for the night, and the morning wake-up call. So we could take 5 gold off of this right now if you were to vacate immediately.
Sure.
Wonderful. So could you just sign here to authorize that you have decided to vacate our services early?
Sure.
What? Why exactly do they need the bed by noon exactly tomorrow? If he's not supposed to be discharged until noon tomorrow, that seems like a really fast turnaround time.
Well, it seems like he's under good care of, for example, as you said, a graduate of Amos and a couple other strong people.
Babies?
Small babies.
I feel like she looks up and sees like me and Fernell like spoon deep in like
The
peach
Jell-O? It's this, I'm so sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Bill.
No, not yours. Yours? Look
Oh,
at Staci.
I just go by Staci.
Wonderful. Staci, this is not a prison. This is a hospital. You're free to come and go as you like. It's 1 more night of bed rest if you like. Otherwise, you're welcome to leave.
All right.
Can everyone roll me a quick perception check?
I don't like this woman, but I don't want to be here anymore.
God, I'm really awful.
Oh, I have good percent. That's a dirty 20.
Great.
That is...
11.
No. That's an 11.
That's a 9.
Yeah.
Staci's focused on this coffee that's on this lady's counter.
Yeah.
I'm currently trying to get this last bit of peach from the back of this cup. Just like-
It's like one of those pudding cups.
You
that
just
turn
squeeze
inside
it
out.
for now. Just squeeze the tube.
So he squeezes it and it jumps out and falls. Yeah.
Bill, you noticed
That's a waste.
a couple little decorations sort of like behind the desk and like hanging from the desk. There's like a few sort of like crepe paper bats and like skeletons that like do this and stuff. And you realize that it's only a couple days until Fall Fest. Everybody roll me. Let's call this a history check.
Oh, that's my good thing.
Nice.
That's not mine.
I don't think it's
Not
much of
20.
Ooh,
So 26.
nine.
That makes a lot of sense.
6.
That makes sense for
Yeah.
Staci, actually, that everything's Fall Fest.
27.
That actually makes a lot of sense for both of you. Bill and this actually makes so much sense. Bill and Fernell are kind of like, why is there like skeletons and bats sort of like pinned to the walls here? But after I assume Bill sort of like nudges and points them out. The two of you makes a lot of sense because you're more people who grew up sort of in the towns and stuff and would have known things like this. You know that coming up in 2 days is Fall Fest. Staci is particularly excited about this. It's also known as the Festival of Erebus. Erebus is the god of death and the dead. He's the lord of the dead and judger of the damned. Like not in a bad way. This is sort of like a god that people know, like sort of, oh my god, I can't think. You know, what's the who takes the boat people to like the afterlife? What's the god in it, like Hades? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I can't think of his name.
I know. I
Yeah.
can see him.
Yeah.
Like not necessarily like an evil god, but sort of like whatever. And this sort of like Charon, yes, thank you. So it's sort of like a god who watches over people moving on to the afterlife. People who call it the Festival of Erebus are sort of like goth types or more religious types. Most people just call it Fall Fest. And since you rolled a nat 20, I'm going to say, you know, Staci, because you would have studied this at Amos, that Erebus most frequently appears as a slender gray-skinned humanoid with 2 large outward curving horns. They wield a long black whip. And they also appear in the form of a black asp or a snake, or a cloud of smoke, or an animated golden idol. Their followers tend to reinforce the gate between the living and the dead. So they are sort of like really, I guess, even though it seems like they're the god of the dead, they're sort of anti-necromantic, if you will.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And only Staci knows that. MK, you know all about this festival. You've probably celebrated it. You've probably had like your dad's store and stuff probably had sales about it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, okay. So this Dragonborn at the desk is like, well, thank you for your stay at the Goldwyn Academic Hospital. You have 10 days to pay your bill. Otherwise, we will begin adding interest at a rate of 10% per week.
Oh boy.
Love that for you.
I don't really find it that interesting. Already.
I'm gonna pay her I'm gonna pay her 50 gold.
Okay, so you've paid 50 out of the 175 gold. Great. So you owe, I'm so bad at math, 125 gold. And you will have to, like, basically, it's like 12 gold a week added until you...
I give Bill 25 gold.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, great. So you only owe 100 gold.
Am I gonna spend all of it? Maybe I will. But yeah, I was like, I should go get more money from my wife.
I give Bill 10. I give Bill 10.
No, I'm not taking your money. You don't have any money.
But you take mine.
I have 18.
Staci will also give 30.
Okay. You owe 70.
That's more than me.
Bill, did you take Fernell's money after all?
No.
Okay.
I'm not taking Fernell's
So
money.
you
What gives, Bill?
Money. Take the money.
How much? What have we knocked off this bill so far?
you only owe 70 at the moment without Fernell's 10.
Okay, well then I'm gonna give her the rest of my 50, so I'm down to 20.
Okay.
Great.
You're down
I'll
to
give
20.
another 20.
Oh
Great.
my god.
I have but I have 10, and you can give
It's
10.
okay for now.
But
Buy us coffee.
oh, okay.
Thank you, friends. We can make a pit stop back home on the way through next time.
I would
Oh,
love
can
to
we-
meet your wife.
Can we get more peaches before we go? Can we get more peaches before?
Yeah, we'll get some.
Yes. Okay.
Might have to steal them.
That's fine.
The cafeteria is just around down the hall, and you make a left.
Oh,
Is there any carts around with any like that they're delivering to rooms?
Yeah, there's a cart just sort of like 2 rooms
I'm gonna
up.
try to sleight of hand a few.
Go
Bill
ahead.
forgot his daily peach intake
Roll
from
this
Dr.
hand.
Holmes.
I'm gonna do whoops. shit.
That's
So-
a 14.
Seeing that shenanigans are about to pop off in this hallway, I'm going to look at the Dragonborn and be like, now that that's all settled, I feel a little more free to say the bedside manner of this entire hospital leaves much to be desired, and I will be taking my leave. Good day. Children!
Excuse me.
Yes,
that, that pudding cup is another 10
Nope,
silver.
We're just walking.
I'm 19.
Father. I'll put it back.
Great.
I'm just
My
storming
birthday's
out of
next
the
week,
building.
by the way.
Is it really?
No, I just hope they give me free cake.
I don't think they will. We're not coming back.
Oh.
At least I hope not.
My birthday's
Not anytime
today.
I don't care.
I'm out of the building.
Let's leave.
You leave the
Fine.
building, and you are. So, just to give you a sense of place, you were in the city of Draconia. It's a busy, bustling city. There's all kinds of stuff around, but mostly you notice, sort of almost like directly across the street, is Amos Adventure Academy. There's a few buildings there, like the large main building. There's a sort of a dormitory building. There's sort of like a artificer building. To the north, a bit over, is the other university, Passmore University, which is just a regular university. Like, it teaches like literature, math.
Boring stuff.
Yeah, there's nothing so much to do with, adventuring or anything. Draconia is basically a city with a river down the middle. It's sort of one of these typical cities where, like, the south side is a little shadier than the north side. But if you cross the bridge, directly to the south side of the bridge is the main, the pub, like the student pub. Other people go there too, but it's mostly the student pub. It's called the Learned Lizard.
Wow.
I love that.
Wow.
Behind the Learned Lizard, there's a big park, the huge, like, sort of central, if you're from Toronto, it's like High Park. There is a park called Brown Farthing Park. And then sort of also on the south side, there is a bookstore. It's a used bookstore, but a lot of students go there and stuff. It's a used bookstore and also cat rescue. Yeah, it's called Homeward Bound.
Wow.
Because
That's
Amazing.
bound
genius.
like a book, but also Homeward
Mhm.
Bound like the
That's
movie
really good.
about.
That's
love
really
that.
good. I gotta steal that.
We can adopt a cat.
Thanks for the sub. What's up, Tuisha? Hi. And then there is the general store. I actually can't remember if you've run into one of these, but all across the Asterie, probably the only sort of franchise is the Devore store. This is the big general store here. There are Devore stores across the Asterie, run by a family of halflings called the Devores. And there's a bunch of other things here, so let me know what you want to do, and I'll let you know, if there is that. But these are like a few of the landmarks that we've talked about in previous, like, one-shots and things in Asterie.
I want to go check out Homeward Bound.
Cool.
Because then maybe I know this isn't a cat, but I'm going to use it as a cat.
Roll me, as you guys are sort of walking, you're going to need to cross the bridge. You're on the north side, you're going to need to cross south to Homeward Bound. Just like as you're walking around the city, get a vibe, roll me a perception check, and also let me know what you're looking for. if you're looking for anything in particular as you're rolling through the city.
Nat 20. I don't know what I'm looking for though.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
18, and I think Staci's probably looking for any either classmates or family or anything that potentially might be in the city.
Wow.
Keeping an eye out.
You guys are rolling so well. 2.
Sounds about right.
Fernell, we'll start there. You've never been in a city this big. You're just
Nope.
overwhelmed. There are more people probably in your sight right now than live in your whole hometown. There are dozens and dozens of people out on the street. You're sort of midday on a Thursday, let's call it. And it's a blur to you. It's like, imagine a movie when a small town boy comes to the big city and it's like Blur. That's your moment. Staci, with that, it was a 19?
18 for me.
18. You sort of start looking around the city. You've been here. You know this city. You don't see anybody you know at first glance, but you do, recognize right away. There's a bunch of posters on the sort of lampposts and stuff. This city is lit by ever-burning lanterns, which are created by Questla, your father's company. Your father's, not your father, he doesn't own the company, he works at Questla. It's an artificing company who makes a lot of the interesting things, like if you were to go buy sending stones or you were to go buy ever-burning lanterns or whatever, it's made by this company called Questla. Your father works in marketing for them. You notice some of the posters around that are advertising the big Fall Fest at Brownfarthing Park, not tomorrow, but the day after. And there's going to be, hot drink booths. There's going to be a band. There's going to be dancing. There's going to be a haunted house. And it's all put on, sponsored by Questla. And that's what you notice. MK, what did you roll again? Dirty 20?
Nat 20.
No, you got the nat 20. Bill got the dirty 20.
19, but yeah.
Why am I just making up numbers? Whatever, it's fine.
Because why not?
I mean, we did roll 18, 19, 20. We were all
Yeah.
And a 2.
Yeah.
And a 2. Sorry, and a 2.
Bill, you're rolling through. You notice a lot of kids around here close to sort of your children's age, rolling around, running around. They're sort of mid-semester. It's late October, and you're sort of dad hackles rise, and you kind of want to be shouldn't you be inside studying? Because all these kids are necking in the corners and stuff. And you, what do you notice? You're just sort of disgruntled. You're still a bit sore.
Yeah, moving slowly.
You're moving slowly, and you're just seeing all these kids being debaucherous around. Is there anything you want to look for in particular?
No, I feel like Bill would maybe be I don't know, how does communicating work?
I mean, you can speak
long
with your
distance.
voice.
No, I mean I feel like he nearly died and should maybe tell his wife that.
Oh, okay. You can.
So, looking for some way to send a message to Moira.
Yeah, you would need somebody with a spell. Do any of you have sending?
No, I just have that sending stone that you gave me.
Right. Who has the other one?
I don't remember.
Oh,
I think my mom.
Your
my
mom
mother.
in Daronia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sending stones exist. It's just somebody needs the other side though, because they're essentially walkie-talkies. You could find. This is actually a good thing to think about. You sort of look at the university and realize it's very likely that one of these kids has a sending spell. It may not work because with a sending spell, you have to be very familiar with the person. But you think maybe if somebody drew a really good picture or you described your wife incredibly well, it may work, but it might be hard. But you see all these highly magical kids just necking, behind the gate. Of the
If I thought that the kids would maybe have could be able to pull it off, my next thought would be, well, then the teachers that teach them must definitely be able to send that.
Yeah.
Could I maybe I want Staci to see if she could introduce me to someone at the university that could send a message.
Yeah. Do you have that conversation now?
Yeah, maybe. Staci, is dawning on me that I should probably tell my wife I maybe died.
Oh.
And
That does sound like a healthy communication tactic.
Yeah, you know, we pick and choose what we think is necessary when someone's on the road. You know, I think this falls into the necessary category. So, do you have any fancy friends at that university there that could perhaps send a message to Moira for me?
Like, of my friends, I mean, there's probably some of the sisters from the sorority that would be able to help. There's girls that are part of pretty much all of the different classes, so there might be someone that knows this, like any kind of spell that could get a message to her.
I would love it if we could do that.
Staci, you know that like there's sort of like a tell me your sorority name again.
So,
Yeah.
Beta, Alpha, Sigma, Iota, Kappa, basic.
Yeah, you know
Nice.
that there's, you kind of have like an always pass to go to the basic sorority dorm. So you could definitely do that and ask around and see if there's a wizard. More like it would be near graduate that would get to know a spell like that. Because again, as a reminder, even at AMIFs, the students sort of learn maybe like in D&D terms 1 to 4 level spells. Anything beyond that is considered dangerous. But there might be a couple like, you know, graduating students who might know that spell, and you could go to the sorority and ask for sure. And then with a nat 20. God. I kind of gave it away. Is there anything particular you're looking for? I think the main thing you notice is that this festival is coming up. It's a busy city. You notice that Quesla is sponsoring the thing. You do notice as sort of small script on the posters that Brown Farthing Park is closed tomorrow until the festival opens at sunset. Because they're like getting it all ready. They're setting up the stage and the haunted house and doing like sound tests and whatever. Is there anything else you'd like to notice or figure out with that nat 20?
If I look at the park, are they already setting up?
You're not there yet. You're still like sort of on the north side, but you can definitely go check it out. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Do you want to go? So I guess you're sort of like almost, you know, going to the bridge. So you can either go and check out Homeward Bound, or you can go to the sorority now. It's sort of midday, so there's no, you can kind of go anywhere at this point.
Well, what do you guys want to do?
Whatever you want to do. There's a lot of people here.
It's a
So
city.
this is a slow day. Not even all the people are here yet for Fall Fest. It's supposed to get a lot busier.
There's gonna be more people?
Oh yeah, probably a lot more.
Oh, yeah. It's like if you've ever been in a room where you're like shoulder to shoulder with people and you can hardly really walk, it's like that.
I don't think
Okay.
he's had that.
That sounds awful.
Not really.
That does sound awful.
You know how in forest, when they start to get really, really, really crowded and all of the little trees start to smush each other and only the big trees can grow? It's like that, but all of the little trees are people.
Oh.
Oh. Well, we
Somebody
usually
gets squished?
If you're not careful.
Oh.
Well, we usually cut down some of those big trees to make room for the little ones.
Yeah, so
That's
you just
nice
gotta
of
kind of
you.
like push past the tall people. If you aim for the back of their knees, it's the best way.
Okay.
What if I just like kick them in the back of their?
But you're
In the back-
tall.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna kick the back of Fernell's knee and see what happens.
I mean, you can roll to do it. Yeah.
Staci's fully just being a little jerk right now.
Oh, I know. 12.
No,
I don't think so.
it doesn't budge.
I didn't do anything.
Well, I don't want to do it to you, but I think I got the gist.
All right.
I really wish that worked because that would have been great.
You know,
I
one day I'll teach you how to kick real good. We have this game called Moss Ball, and we have this big chunk of moss. We mush it into a ball, and we kick it around, and there's like goals on each. I'll tell you about it later, but you
Sounds
know.
like soccer.
What's soccer?
That.
It's that.
That's moss ball.
What happens if the ball breaks apart?
Yeah.
Oh, we
doesn't
make
sound
another
very-
one. We have
What's
like
the one
patches
with the
of moss.
wheelbarrow involved for now.
What?
What's the one with the wheelbarrow?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's less of a game and more of a job. But
Huh.
you know, we put like moss onto the wheelbarrow, and we have one guy carry the wheelbarrow to another building, and usually,
That sounds like gardening.
oh, we do a lot of gardening. I'm really good at it.
It's so hard to be MK.
You,
Is it
you
hard?
guys not?
Pretty fucking easy.
I'm
You're an asshole.
I'm still
I
getting
at least
used to
understand
everything.
the point of the wheelbarrow moss moving, but I am sure it serves a very important purpose for you.
Well, yeah. I mean, I almost had the job, but I thought it was boring, and so I
mean,
didn't
you
do
get
it.
I have another point of business that maybe we should discuss.
Oh.
Hmm?
Do we have anywhere to stay now that I'm not staying in the hospital?
No.
We could
Where
always
y'all-
go back to trees.
Where y'all been sleeping while I was...
I've been staying in the park. But now it's closed.
The floor inside the hospital was really cold, so I just found a tree nearby.
I forgot to do a thing off the top, so I'm gonna do it now.
Oh no.
The book.
Oh.
I'm gonna need you all to see whether or not you were able to hang on to it in the fight.
Mhm.
I'm gonna need you all.
This is an important role, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I should have
pretty
done this
important.
off the top, but it also
It's
might
alright.
affect what you want
It's
to do.
okay.
Yeah.
Roll a straight d20, and then if you combined roll over a 40,
Mhm.
you've got the book. If you do not,
And this is
you do not.
straight D20.
Straight d20, add them all.
I got 19.
18.
13.
You did with those three numbers alone.
What did you get,
I
Fernell?
got a 2.
I knew it. I knew it. It's either like an 18 with you or a 2.
I don't like this guy. This die is too much. No, let me choose a different one.
So you do still have the book with you, and I'm just
Okay.
gonna say with all the warnings, you haven't taken it out of the sort of like canvas bag that you
Definitely not.
removed it from. Who would be holding it still?
There's no way I would be
Staci.
giving it.
Me?
Probably Staci, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not me. I was unconscious.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
I
So-
feel like Staci would have it, but I feel like I would have fought her for it.
Staci just like held the bag above him.
Yeah,
in
I
his
feel like
head,
you were
well
just like,
above it.
yeah, exactly. It was one of those.
So you still have the book. It's been in a bag the whole time,
Okay.
just so you know. But yeah, the fight was everyone got fucked up. The whole like hideout got fucked up. You barely got away with it. You had to like crawl.
Was Lauren
into the
okay?
woods. Lauren was injured, but it sort of like got you away and then headed back to make sure that all of her like homies at the scene were okay. That was about 2 weeks ago. You haven't heard from her since.
Because it wasn't necessarily the scene that hurt us. It was like a different.
It was this
Group,
different
right?
group of
Right.
people in robes. You couldn't see who they were. They came in and it was quite obvious that they were trying to get the book.
Okay.
But you managed to just barely get away. Obviously very injured, etc., etc. But you were able to sneak away with Lauren's help with the book.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I should have done that off the top. I forgot to do that.
No worries.
You're totally cool.
Yeah, so you've got the book. You were deciding, I guess, so you can either go, you can go to the pub, you can go to the bookstore, you can go to the sorority, you can go check out the park, you can do something else. It's up to you.
Up to you guys.
I'm easy.
Easily hurt.
Shh. Too soon. Too soon.
Wow.
What,
I mean,
I'm
she's not
unconscious
wrong.
for like 5 days and you start getting mouthy.
I got bored.
As you all are like chewing the fat at the top of the bridge, you hear, "Oh my god, Staci! Hi, what the hell are you doing here?
No.
I love her.
Oh my gosh! Hi,
Janice, you remember me?
Hi, Janice. Of course, I remember you.
Oh my god, I haven't seen you since graduation.
My worst nightmare.
How the hell are you? You look great. Everybody, roll me an insight check.
Mhm.
I don't like. He's so lying. I don't even need to roll.
That's a natural 20.
I knew
Why?
you were gonna get
Why?
Janice is the big bad.
I don't want it.
Janice is the big bad. I rolled a 9.
Dirty 20 for me.
6.
Okay.
Fernell see right through her.
Yeah.
Staci, Bill, and MK are kind of like, oh, cool, like an old friend. That's nice. Fernell is like, this bitch is a bitch. Like, Fernell is like, who the fuck is this? Like, you can tell a veneer of like fakeness and like.
I hate
bullshit.
people like this so much.
Oh my god, Staci, are you here for Fall Fest?
Of course. Are you here for Fall Fest?
Totally. I mean, I still live. I don't know. Oh my god, have you not heard? I got promoted. I'm the
Congratulations.
I'm the TA of the dorms.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
I know how badly you wanted that.
I know. So I've been doing that for about a year now. I heard you went and like started to like set up the like satellite school. Was that a joke?
It was going really good. No, totally serious.
Oh my god. I heard it was sort of like a mess over there.
There's a little bit of things going down, but you know, it's otherwise going really well.
Okay, right.
Hi, I'm NK.
Oh yeah, these are my friends.
Friends.
Howdy.
Yeah.
Why are you hanging out with
Hi.
like a teacher and some like grade schoolers?
Why does your face do that?
I'm sorry.
Why does your face do that?
I mean, it's sort of all the rage now. I don't know if you heard.
No, she means the fact that you're being a bitch.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
Okay, well, Staci, it was nice to see you. Your friends are assholes. I'm gonna go. Now, I guess I'll see you at the fest.
Yeah, I'll
fuck
see
you
you there.
too. Bye.
Nice to meet y'all.
Nice
What
to
the
meet
heck, guys?
you.
You can't just tell people that they're being
That
a bitch
was
to their
literally
face.
my nightmare.
I'm sorry,
I would
she was
just-
being a bitch, and then she started being a bitch to MK. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said
That's
that.
where you draw the line.
I would just like to point out that
Wait,
after
that
the
was my
time of
next-
being, after being in the hospital and you guys telling me that I shouldn't speak my mind on every person that I come across, I think I
never said
did
that.
pretty well in that conversation.
I think you did great.
No, you did far better than I did.
Because
love
if
how-
I usually spoke my
Apparently
mind,
I'm a little
I would have done
shell-shocked.
everything
According
you
to
did.
the inside check as a reminder, the two of you were like, cool, an old friend. And then you were
Me
like,
and Fernell gave each
you're a
other a
bitch.
look like, oh,
We
hell
switched
no.
roles.
Yeah.
We switched roles here. What?
It's fine.
You took my nat 20.
Yeah, it's all good.
Staci's still confused. She's like, but she was just being nice and catching up. There was nothing like rude about it.
It was
People were
fake.
mean to her. She's
That
not
was
fake.
really fake.
She didn't seem like she actually
did
wanted
that,
to
like-
catch up with you.
My dad told me about this once. It's called resting bitch face.
She wasn't resting at all. She was having a full ass conversation.
Full on. But like that's what MK saw. It
Well,
was
you
like
think-
that weird look that you give someone when you're like, oh, I have to be nice to them, but I don't really want to be nice to them, so I'll like fake it.
Well, you know,
You-
being a TA is really, really hard and stressful. I'm sure she was just really stressed out from that.
Nah. I didn't like her.
You guys make faces when you sleep?
What?
I mean,
Well, you
everyone's
probably
always
make
making a
faces
face
when
when
you
they
sleep, but,
sleep.
like-
You definitely
I
do.
didn't get much of a read on her, but that was maybe one of the first people I've seen since I've been conscious recently. And I'm sorry, but her voice was shrill and she sounded like a flock of geese, and I needed it to stop.
A whole ass flock of geese.
Well, that's not
Just reminded
true.
me from every girl I went to high school with.
That's not true. I think it sounded more like a bloated toad.
Oh.
Suffice it to say,
I see more toads than I do geese, so maybe you might be right, actually.
I hope that
man.
she wasn't one of the ones you thought could maybe help me send a message.
No,
Well, now
no.
we'll never know.
No, she wasn't. But
Good.
definitely not anymore.
You know that Janice is a bard, and you also know that like you might have hurt your chances a little bit of getting into the sorority now, because she runs the joint.
I mean,
It might be a little harder to get in because, you know, she is the TA, so she might stop us from going inside, especially if you're with me.
you know, you're not wrong, but I kind of already assumed that as a man of 53 years, I was not going to be going in that building no how, no way.
Oh man. Is everyone like her in there?
No, I mean, not really.
That's
Everyone
a yes.
has
I'm
their
gonna
own
stay with Bill.
personalities. Just gonna stay with Bill.
I'm like, that's a yes. I'm gonna stay with Bill.
Are you guys hungry?
We
Yes.
just ate. Fernell.
You had a pudding cup,
But they
yeah.
were
Literally
they were
just
snacks.
ate like 15 minutes ago.
They were snacks, and I want like a meal.
Okay, well, there's a cafeteria, I think, and we can get food, and you can eat, and we can try to figure out someone to help Belle.
So the best place to go
Okay.
get food is the Learned Lizard, like the closest
Okay.
place.
I'm gonna go there.
Homeward Bound, if you want to go to the bookshop / cat rescue, has coffee. Oops, did I say the magic word? But it has like coffee and tea. But so would the Learned Lizard as well. So, but if you want to eat and get like the town goss, you would probably go to the pub. If you want to like, I don't know, look at books for some reason, you would go to the bookstore. Up to y'all. If you want to buy anything,
With the 4 coins we have left.
maybe you need to figure out how to make money like a real D&D campaign.
What is that?
I think a really good spot, the breadcrumbs our DM is putting down for us. We should go to the festival.
Yeah, I mean, you still have the whole day for that, so that's not today. But yeah.
Anyone want to come with me to the Learned Lizard?
Yeah, I need to
Okay.
take a seat.
Oh, okay.
I need to have a good sit.
Yeah, you don't
I
want
hope
to
they
trip
have
again and hurt
turkey
yourself
legs.
some more.
Trip.
Oh yeah, don't.
I really tripped into that poison, didn't I?
Yeah.
You really
Yeah.
as you
Knock
start to
your
go-
ass out.
As you start to
Pretty
cross the
bad.
bridge southward, the river is sort of running underneath you. You could get the sense that this river, if you fell in, you wouldn't die. But it's probably
Well, that's good.
like, not made of acid. It's a river. But you know, you
Oh,
couldn't,
yeah.
especially like MK or whatever, would be problematic. It's a fairly fast flowing river. It's probably about 12 feet deep. So none of you could stand in it. But like,
Okay.
it's just a river that runs through a town. I grew up in a town called Cambridge. Don't tell anybody, it was the worst place. But there's this thing called the Grand River, and it runs through like towns. I reference real things too much, I realize, but like it's a river that runs.
I love that I
through-
just learned you're from Cambridge.
awful. I try not to mention it because it's the worst. Sorry if anybody's from
It's okay.
Cambridge.
To level the playing field, I grew up in Milton. Just
That's where. What? That's even
I know
worse.
all those places.
Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Canadians.
It's a river that runs through a town.
Canadians, right?
Fucking Canadian. You're walking south
Fucking
across
A.
the river as the sun sort of starts to crest. It's not set yet, but you can start seeing like oranges fill the sky. You're casting a bit of a shadow to your right, and you walk and you cross the bridge. And almost like a few steps after the bridge to your left is a red roofed building. Pretty big, with a big sort of backyard with a bunch of picnic tables. This is like mostly a student pub, like I said, but it's a student pub that like non-students go to as well. And it's pretty bustling. Like I said, it's sort of middle of fall. It's a Thursday night. There's stuff happening. You imagine like there's probably karaoke later, but right now it's maybe only about like, it's dinner hour. So it's like busy, but you can probably find a seat. You open the door. Bunch of young people, you see tables with teachers, you can tell because they're probably grading papers or whatever, people from about the town. What would you like to do?
I want to go up to the bartender and ask for a feisty badger.
horny badger.
No.
horny is 2 shots, feisty is 1. Yeah, we've decided.
That's the one.
You walk in. Behind the bar is a red dragonborn, very old, like probably 70 years old, with a little bit of a white goatee, wearing like a tie-dye shirt, and he's like, "Hey, welcome to the Learned Lizard. You're new around here, aren't you?"
Yep.
Yeah, I never forget a face, ma'am. My name is Zed.
Hi, Zed.
Up? Hey.
I'm Fernell.
Hey, Fernell, what's up?
Hi, Zed.
Does Staci know Zed?
Yeah, for sure. I think probably like maybe you're in the back, and then he's like, "Oh my God, I know you. Don't tell me." Sorry, God.
Her name's Staci.
I was getting there. What's up, Staci? Oh, you're part of Basic, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right on. You know, they all keep getting younger, and I just stay the same age.
You don't look a day over 20.
Shh, for now.
That's lies, man, but it's cool. I appreciate you. What can I get for y'all?
Can you make a feisty badger?
I don't know what the hell that is, my little friend.
It's... Oh, shit, what is it? Tea, coffee, and a shot of your best whiskey.
Isn't there orange juice in it?
Yeah, and orange juice.
Yeah, I feel like it was coffee, orange juice, and whiskey.
God, that does sound horrible.
Yeah, are you really sure you want that?
She is.
The rage.
Absolutely. Can I make
She really,
you a picture?
really is.
I don't really want a picture.
Well,
but
to share.
No, she's the
No,
only
they
one.
don't like them.
No.
They can't handle them.
I thought it was pretty good. I had it at the theater.
Why don't we try a different juice? Do you have apple juice?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I love apple juice.
Let's switch it.
Cool. Give me a sec. And he like swings open a thing and is like, "Okay, I'm gonna need like a new drink. We're gonna do apple juice. We're gonna do coffee, and we're gonna do
A black tea.
black tea and some of that Dwillim whiskey. Throw it in there. We'll see how it goes. Apparently, it's called the what?
Feisty badger.
The feisty horny badger.
Oh.
Throw it in there. Nice. Okay. Anyway. Oh. Whoa. Are you folks the ones who came in like all busted and were at like
No,
the
he was.
hospital? Yo. People were talking about you. What the hell happened out there, bros?
He fell.
What were they saying?
Well, like, it doesn't happen a lot anymore that people, like, roll in all busted and, like, but I heard that you came in and you had a bunch of, like, magic on you, and, you were in the hospital for, like, days.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
sounds right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wild.
Mm-hmm.
We have, like, an open mic later. Do you want to, like, tell your story?
We do this back at our place. You guys go up and you have like a place and people sit around and people just they could sing, they could dance, they could recite a poem.
That's exactly it.
They could cook in front of people. They could act out fighting strategies. It's a bunch of, you could do whatever, but it's in front of the whole tribe.
Exactly. This is your tribe, my dude. Yeah, so,
Nice.
We're just starting to sign up, but also adventurers, right?
Mm-hmm. Did
Adventurers.
you just wait because you're about to offer us some money? Because I would like to know about that more than the open
Money
mic.
be nice.
I'm not,
Well, I wanna know about
but
both.
we do have a jobs board here,
Mhm.
and I heard that Maeve recently sent in a job, up in the Tricorn, and they're pretty rad, and they pay good gold. So if you want to take a look, the board's over there, sign-up's over there, by the stage. Grab a table because they're going quick. Should I send you over some food and stuff?
Yeah.
And a coffee, please. Hold all of the other extra things from the badger.
Just to add them.
Do you have a turkey leg?
Yeah, for sure can do that. We got a stretch in the chat. And, oh god, crunch.
Oh, my spine.
That actually felt really good.
Samesies.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
And, alright, coffee. Feisty
Coffee.
horny badger. Some turkey legs. I got
Another
you.
coffee, please.
On it. This voice is, tough, you know? You grab a table. There is, on one side of the room, you see sort of like a cork board with a couple of pieces of paper stuck to it. On the other side of the room, you see a stage with sort of like a clipboard with a sign-up sheet for open mic. And around here too, you also see like a handful of, you know, dare I say Halloween, but it's not called that here, decorations, you know, some like pumpkins and skeletons and bats and spiders' webs in the corners, and like you notice that they're using like orange like tablecloths and stuff.
Cute.
Staci kind of like leans over towards Fernell, since Fernell seems the most interested in the open mic thing, and she's just like, now remember to like ixnay on the book, because we don't want that part in the story if you're going up to the open mic.
Oh, you mean the book?
Yes. That we don't want to tell people about, that I'm whispering about.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. But what about the ixnay? What is...
Means no.
Don't talk about it.
Don't talk about... Okay. No, I want to talk about the book.
Okay.
I have this really I used to do this thing, and you know, I should drink like a little bit more to get really into it, but I can do impressions.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna read a poem.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
There are some people in my tribe that have like these really distinct voices, and I do them really well. I do them because I hear them all the time.
How are we
and
gonna
stuff.
know if they're good?
You'll just have to trust me. They're
excellent-
really good. Anyone who's from the tribe will recognize it'll be a real knee slapper.
What an interesting phrase, but okay, I believe you.
It's when you slap your knee when you're laughing so much. You guys don't use that?
No, we don't.
No, but I'm going to now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go drink some of that apple juice now.
You got all
Just
your
walks
food.
up to the table.
You've got a table, you got your food delivered, you got drinks. Your total bill here will be like 5 silver, so whoever wants to pay for
I'll do
that
it.
can.
I didn't pitch it into the bill, so I'll pitch in for bill. Haha.
You know the open mic is going to start in about half an hour. There is people coming in and out. You see a handful of these stronger, more sort of like weapon-wielding people go over to the job board and check it out, sort of pull things off the wall. A few other people who look like more of the fancy type, putting their names on the open mic thing. About 15 minutes before the open mic is going to start around 7 o'clock, the door swings open and you hear a familiar voice. Okay, so I think that like we should totally maybe like dress the stage a little bit. I wonder if we should have everybody do like a Fall Fest theme. Like you have to do something that has to do with like, I don't know, like ghosts or like leaves or like, I don't know,
Or like
a
bats.
spooky. Oh. Hi, Staci.
Hi, Janice.
Bill has his head on the table. He is taking like a tiny nap. on the table.
With a turkey leg in his mouth, Fernell just waves like.
Hey, so I'm hosting open mic tonight. I assume you're not doing anything. You were always kind of, no offense, a bit of a party pooper.
That's a bit offensive.
Okay. But anyways, we're gonna do like a Fall Fest theme, and so the winner tonight, by the way, does get a slot at Fall Fest, day after tomorrow. So
That's so cool. No, I'm not doing anything because I'm not big on the performance kind of thing. I just like
know.
watching everyone. But no, my friend Fernell's doing something. He's apparently really good at impressions.
Too.
Oh, and MK's doing something. Sorry about earlier. They were just tired. Yes, they are.
cool.
They're just hungry and tired, but But yeah, no, that sounds really cool. So a slot at Fall Fest tomorrow.
Yeah, so
Or
we
did it-
decided that like we're gonna vote, so it's gonna be like, of course I get a vote, and like Zed's gonna get a vote, and then we're gonna do like audience gets a vote, like based on applause, and sort of out of that we're gonna pick the best, and they'll get a slot at Fall Fest. And then usually like people at Fall Fest get to collect tips, and they get like a pretty good payout. Anyways, yes, can I help you? Am I comedic to you?
You're very funny.
Cool. Great.
You should do
That
that
was
as your
really
performance.
Staci, I don't know who you've been hanging out with since you left, but like, I heard that Doroni is a mess, and like, just saying.
I mean, that's a little bit mean. I mean, there's a lot going on there, but everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses, just like the sorority house. You can't just build a house with one
Are there
person.
any
You need all kinds of
drinks
different
near
people.
her?
You've got all your drinks on the table.
Are there any drinks near Janice?
Oh
She just kind of like she walked in and saw your table, walked over, and is just sort of like standing
Just
there.
being Janice.
Yeah.
Got it.
Daronia also has really big buildings, like really big, really big.
Cool.
He's really excited about buildings. He grew up in a very less buildingy place.
Yeah, basically nothing but trees, and caves, swamps, rocks, and lots of moss. A few
They
birds.
play moss ball.
Oh, I could show you guys how to play moss ball.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go and get set up for this show, but great to see you, Staci.
Yeah, great to see you too. Let me know if you need any help.
I will let you know.
Okay,
I don't
bye.
think she's gonna let you know.
Oh my god.
Horrible.
It took everything in Bill's body to just like, he's gritting his
He's
teeth the
taking a
whole
sleep.
time.
He's taking
Say
a nap.
nothing, you're gonna make it worse if you say anything.
Oh my goodness.
Don't make me use command.
Ooh. I know, I thought about like, what magic can I do under the table?
That's a legitimate threat.
So she sort of takes a seat in a table that you notice had been reserved near the stage. There's a few minutes until the open mic starts. Do you want to go and have a look at the job board?
Stop
Yeah.
Okay. You head over. There's a handful of jobs here. Some of them are like literally like mowing somebody's lawn and stuff. For like a couple gold pieces. There's like some security requests, things like that. But the one that stands out to you for people who are looking for money is a request from somebody called Maeve Amikir, who runs a store called Maeve's Many Marvels, and a inn and tavern called the Wizard's Tower. And that's up in an area called the Tricorn. Again, I'll have you all, I guess, do a history check.
On it.
It's gonna be so good.
Ooh, 25.
24.
12.
Oh,
9. I have a question, DM. What are the chances that Bill is familiar with Maeve through selling things?
You would have heard their name.
Yeah.
Because they would actually probably have potentially requested, maybe recently, maybe in the past like 6 months, got word of your like artisan honey and had requested sort of some like trial jars to be sent over. You wouldn't have heard back yet whether they decided to order more or not, because that request would have gone to your home and you haven't been back to your home in a few months.
Yeah.
But you probably would have
heard of
been
them.
like, oh, like on that 9 or whatever. That's kind of all you know of them. Of like,
Great.
oh, that's Maeve from Maeve's Many Marvels in the Tricorn.
Got it.
Cool. The city is called Tanir, and it's in an area called the Tricorn, which is like directly north of where you are. Fernell, rightfully, you don't know anything about it. It's across.
Hell yeah.
It's the furthest place from your hometown that you can go in Asterie. It's directly almost like kitty corner from where you are. If you look at the world map, it's like really, really far. You wouldn't know anything about this. The two of you, again, makes a lot of sense. You're city people. You would have known from like geography class and just from like knowing and being in the world. The Tricorn is made up of sort of 3 different areas. There's a mining area, there's the main city, and there's a farming area separated by rivers. That's why it's called the Tricorn. The main city is called Tanir. It's a fairly rich area. It is a little bit smaller in population than Draconia, but it's probably slightly richer because it has a silver mine. That's like the mining area. So it's fairly well to do. It's and Maeve is one of the sort of main business people there. Maeve uses they, them pronouns. They're an elf. I think that's all you would probably know, even with those high rolls. It's unlikely that either of you would have been there, but you definitely would have. That is where the headquarters, actually though, Staci, you would know this, of Questla is. So when you're...
Tanir.
In Tanir. Yeah. So when your father was like, I'm going on a business trip, that's generally where he was going.
The more you know.
So you know that Maeve is like a fairly well-to-do business person. The more you know.
Yes.
Rainbow.
Yeah.
Feeding rainbow.
Kids will never know what good TV is.
They really won't.
The job posted by Maeve is basically looking for adventurers for a short job, 250 gold for a week's work. After the Fall Fest, please report to Maeve's Many Marvels in Tanir.
Okay.
Let's stick with Orangeburg.
So there's not a lot of detail on this, but from what the two of you know, they're a pretty reputable business person. Never heard anything.
What was the first one?
The first what?
The first job? I missed that one.
Oh, the rest are just like small jobs. If you're interested in like a small job, I can tell them to you, but there are literally things like, I don't know, like pick the strawberries, mow our lawn.
Got it. Okay.
Like do security for a
night. But the two that seem to be like...
There was only one that's interesting.
Oh, only one. Okay.
Yeah, and there's only one right now that's over like 20 gold in profit.
Got it. Okay.
And that's Maeve's posting. And you hear magically sort of like amplified a voice saying, "Welcome to
even worse loud.
The Learned Lizard. My name is Janice. I'm hosting here tonight. Thank you. We're about to get started. We've got a couple newcomers here tonight. But we're gonna start as we always do with a little opening from my favorite bartender and yours. Please welcome to the stage, Zed.
Yay!
And Zed comes on. And he tells an amazing story, sort of about his time bartending here for the last, 40 years or so. He's seen a lot. And he's one of these storytellers that sort of will strum his guitar a little and every now and again he throws in a rhyme, and it's like amazing. He's seen a lot and he's seen it all, and he tells really funny stories about people who've rolled through the bar and interesting stories about how Draconia has grown. He tells a little bit about the changeover in power at Amos Adventure Academy. You know, many years ago, when the Chancellor changed to the current Chancellor, which is Wolfrin Goldwind, who is the namesake of also the hospital. And it's great. He's up there for about 15 minutes, but everyone's entranced, and it's wonderful. And then he goes back behind the bar. And Zed is a little tribute to another local bartender who's also a performer that I love. And Murphy, I'll tell you who that is later, but you probably have a vague idea. Anyways.
Drama.
Then MK and Fernell.
Yeah.
Both of you just roll me a d20.
Okay.
Natural
11.
20. I don't know what that. Okay.
Wow.
No. I don't like how these rolls are for things I don't necessarily need.
You're gonna get a spot at Fall Fest tomorrow with that roll.
The way this thing goes is that the current performer puts their hand in a hat and pulls out the next performer. So Zed at the end of his performance says, well, thanks y'all. Really appreciate that you let me on this stage after all these years telling you like about my life. Anyways, give it up for our next performer. Fernell Layethe. Fernell come on up here.
Okay. All right.
And that's when
I
we'll take
shimmy
a
on
quick
up.
5-minute break.
Oh, that's what taking a
Right.
I'll give you a minute to think about what the shit you're gonna do.
Oh, I already
Thank you.
wrote one
Thank
down.
you.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
We're gonna
I know what I'm doing.
Oh,
but I'll be
gonna
prepared.
be
Great.
so
well,
bad.
we'll just be on edge,
But it's gonna be
ready
so
and waiting.
Beautiful.
Hey.
And we're back. Hello, everyone. Again, let me know if anything weird is happening with audio or whatever. New system, but touch wood, so far so good. We are in the Learned Lizard in Draconia. It's open mic night. And
Yes.
hi, Cher. Fernell Layethe is heading to the stage. There's a hush over the crowd, anticipating a new performer that nobody's ever seen before. Not to mention, Fernell is a genasi, which is very rare. So like a lot of people, this is sort of a mixed crowd. It's sort of there are halflings, there are gnomes, there are dragonborn, there are humans, there are elves. There are no other genasis here. There are no firbolgs, there are no tieflings. So like those are the races that are sort of rare here. So everyone's sort of like, who is this dude? Okay. And you almost sense, when you're in a room and like everyone sort of leans forward towards the stage and is like, okay, let's go. And the stage is yours for now.
Hi.
You go, buddy.
I'm Fernell Layethe from Sidonia, and
From where? Where's that? I've never heard. From where?
we have
Where are you from?
Sidonia. Big forests and lots of trees. But we have a lot of really cool people there, and we have our own open mic over there, and I did it once before, and I'll do it here. I do really good impressions of some of the people from my place, and so I'm gonna do that now. This first one, he's this cool 13-year-old kid, and he gets into all sorts of trouble, and he has like a really grouchy grandpa, but he's a real sweet guy. This is what he sounds like. Oh jeez, oh man, oh jeez, there's a lot of moss over there. There's a lot of moss. Oh man. Oh, buddy. Oh man! Hey, Griff! You gotta get over here! You gotta get over here right now! You gotta bring more moss! Bring more moss here! And that's my my impression of my friend Marty. I got a few more. There was this old guy. There's this old guy who came by our town every once in a while. He's not native to Sidonia, but he's real creepy. He wears this big black cloak, and I can barely see his face, and he has really wrinkly fingers. But he sounds like this.
I don't know why the Force is here. But you rebel scum, I shall have unlimited power.
And that's him. He liked to call himself Emperor Paper Cut or something. I don't know. And I'll do one more. This is really good. This is of a guy. He wears this big hat, and he walks around with these big boots, and he has like this thing. It looks like I don't know, but he has this cool moss instrument. But okay.
It's high noon.
And that's all I got. Thank everybody. Thanks everybody.
Yay, Fernell!
Yeah, buddy!
Roll
Thank
me
you.
a performance check.
Please, good Fernell.
Can I get advantage or something? Do I have inspiration? I want inspiration.
Guidance!
I think I still have it set up, chat. I think if you have Stella Sense
I'm
named
assuming we can't use them.
Wait, do any of your previous inspirations or advantages count from before? Because didn't you have like 6?
That's true.
I probably did hoard a few.
Yeah, there's still some of y'all gotta have enough to hook up. I think there's a vocal give Fernell advantage. Ooh, I made it expensive, didn't I?
Yeah.
You.
Okay. If anybody wants to do anything to help him out,
I'll do guidance.
Okay.
Okay. Well, all right. Well,
I wrote that all.
how much do I add to guidance again?
It's a D4.
It's a
only.
D4.
It's a D4. Okay. Well, you know what? It was a nice try. I rolled a 1.
So what's your? Do you have any bonus to performance? Did you already add it?
This is for now.
What's your
on.
charisma like?
This is
Your
me.
charisma isn't bad, is
My
it?
charisma isn't
See, I
bad, but
didn't
it's not
worry, 'cause
great.
I thought that nat 20 was for what was about to happen. So I was like,
Oh,
they're gonna
no.
eat it up.
It would have been
Wow,
nice, huh?
this is
No.
not-
So I rolled a 6 on the die.
Okay.
I have +2 because of my modifier, and then a 1 for guidance.
So 9 total. Your friends are like,
Hello.
wow. The rest of the bar is like, they're impressions of people we don't know and have never heard of.
Thank you guys. You should visit Sidonia. Or actually, don't visit Sidonia because they'll probably kill you if you walk past the border. So, okay, bye. And then I run off stage.
Everybody roll me a perception check.
No. I don't know what's going on, man.
Also 18.
Well, 24.
So I have a -1 perception, and I rolled a 2. So
Ooh.
You're busy.
So-
You're getting off stage. You're like,
I'm
let's
getting
be
off
honest, a
stage.
little
Getting off-
unsure of how
flustered.
well that went. Bill, only you notice.
From
When
my vantage point with my head on the table.
yeah, but you just happen to have your head on the table, looking straight towards the back, and you notice a very almost like Aragorn moment of like this like dude in the back, like smoking a pipe, who when Fernell is getting off stage, his last like, don't visit Sidonia, this again, also, Fernell, not Fernell, but Vocal made up that name of that city before knowing the names of my city, so we
It's
do
true.
have
That's
Cydonia, Draconia, and Daronia. Sorry about
Daronia.
it. Or we're living with it. But anyways,
Yeah.
you
Don't know how
notice
to-
this person sort of like look up and look down again at that name.
Okay.
I'm gonna have. There's 2 other performers tonight. There is a dancer and there's a bard who's gonna sing a song. Staci, you won't have to do anything, but you're the bard. Bill, you're the dancer. So,
Well, I know.
yeah, what did you roll?
11.
Okay, so we're going in order. So Staci,
Okay.
roll me a d20. Bill, roll me a d20.
Bill the dancer needs
Bill
to
the
find
dancer.
her.
Yes.
Staci, the bard, got an 11.
Okay.
Okay, wait. An 8.
Okay, so the dancer's going last. Let's just say the bard's gonna go next. So the bard goes up on the stage, has a lute, sings like a lovely sort of ballad or two. It's nice. Staci, give me a d20 and add 3 for their performance modifier.
17 total.
Okay. So it was a good performance. Everyone cheers. It looks like they're a regular. They had a beautiful voice. It was ballady. It was quite nice. Very like pub friendly. Good. Not overwhelming, but like really quite nice. You can see how it would fit well at like a family friendly fall festival. MK, after this bard goes, they pull your name and the audience applauds.
I like hop off my little bar stool and I like scurry over to the stage. Fernell, could you help me?
Oh, yeah. I run up, I grab her like Baby Yoda, and I just plop her on top of the stage.
Thank you. And I'm just gonna kind of like get to the middle of the stage and I'm gonna go, lights! And I'm gonna do light.
Oh, amazing. Okay.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna have it like directly above me.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna be like, could everyone just blow out the rest of the candles for ambience purposes, please?
Roll me a persuasion check on that one.
Oh, nuts. Nuts. That's a 10.
Like 3 or 4 people like blow out the candle at their table.
That's fine.
Fernell yells like, she said everybody!
God, roll me an intimidation.
Okay.
That's like a nat 1.
It is.
Yeah. It is.
Oh no.
Zed stands up, walks over to you, and is like, listen, man, like, you're new here, but that's not how we treat people around here, my man. You need to, like, keep your voice down. Your performance was good, but we don't come in here and, like, yell at the patrons, okay?
No, yeah, no, you're right. You know, I'm just gonna go.
Bill
I'm
like
gonna walk.
lifts his head up and he's like, we didn't mean to make offense.
Yeah,
We've been
no.
out in the woods for way too long, and we're doing a little acclimatizing. So thank you for cutting us some slack. I appreciate it, mano y mano.
All right, young
Well-
man, I appreciate your explanation. Which he
Well,
says to
that,
you, Bill.
Great.
While Fernell's distraction is happening, Staci uses that to run up to MK really quick, hand her coffee mug, and go, just in case you need a little extra oomph during your performance, here you go, and then runs back to the table.
They got
I'm just
amazing.
gonna like pull the coffee mug.
Remember, you can add a d4 to whatever you roll
Okay,
if you don't
cool.
feel like you passed whatever it is we're trying to pass.
Fernell sees that exchange and is just like, I could have used some coffee.
You nailed it, buddy. I like them. You had me in stitches. A real knee slapper.
Oh, get ready for it.
The crowd quiets after all the kerfuffle and looks up at this little halfling.
So I have the light shine down, very like dramatic, kind of like poetry night spotlight, and I like just get very quiet. I'm like, a long night, a big boom. And I'm gonna do druidcraft and open all the windows when I do that.
Ooh.
Oh.
A badger appeared. First it was feisty. Then
Oh no.
Then what was it?
Then what?
Then it grew horny.
Oh.
So drink, everyone. So drink. It was a real knee slapper. Dramatic bow. Lights off. Tip your servers, everyone.
I give a standing ovation.
I mean, gotta be honest,
Yeah.
you do get
No.
advantage on that performance check, plus a d4.
The production value alone. Wow.
Wait,
Production value.
What is that?
That's never a good thing to hear on a dice roll.
It's
Right.
either
Well, there's like
20 or a
sparkles
1.
like Xing it out almost. It's like they didn't want it to be that number. All right, so performance.
Yeah, with advantage plus a d4.
Okay. Performance. Oh, with advantage?
Well,
Okay.
yeah, with all those
Oh,
like pyrotechnics. Come on.
Yeah, man. Okay. And then D4. 19.
You get half the audience like stands and is like, wow.
I'm like not expecting it. I feel like
People are impressed. Like you're gonna be nominated for the like town poet laureate like coming up.
I'll take it.
But finally, an elf bounds to the stage, takes a bow, and like creates a sound and starts dancing around the stage. It's kind of a bit of a burlesque routine going on here. Bill, just for, it's not Bill doing the burlesque
Oh,
routine.
now I'm
I wish
picturing
it
Bill.
was.
I'm picturing it being Bill.
Yeah. Roll me a d20 plus a 3 for their performance.
That's a nat one.
Let's
They-
go. I'm sorry.
Break their foot.
Honestly, towards the end of their performance, they sort of go to do like a final leap, and their foot sort of catches in between the boards, and they like topple forward like 2 feet off the stage, and they stand up, and you can see like a trickle of blood coming out of their nose, and they're like
I
doing.
rush up and I'm gonna
Aw. You.
I also go up not knowing what to do. I just go up. I just run up to the stage. I'm
They're
just
kind of
like,
scared of you
I-
after like yelling at the whole bar.
Are you okay? Oh, are you okay?
I'm fine. It's okay. That's part of the act.
Here's a band-aid.
On my nose.
Yeah, those are really helpful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
I
And
give
they
them,
sort of
You
like
did really
rock.
well. I start to clap and like gesture to the rest of the people in the room and just be like,
What a scene.
Janice comes back on stage and it's like, well, I'd like to have the audience give like a big learned lizard and basic round of applause for all of our performers tonight. Great job. You're a winner for just getting up here, am I right?
yeah.
Well, based on my vote and Zed, I mean, obviously he doesn't count, like he can't win in his own bar. That would be like weird, right? But my vote and Zed's vote and the audience applause. The winner for tonight is MK Skiphop.
Yeah!
MK!
Yes!
Thank you, everyone.
Okay,
You
you
were
don't
so
do
good,
like a
MK.
speech or anything. That doesn't happen here.
Speech.
I push her aside and I do.
Speech.
They want a speech,
We do.
Janice.
We want a
Whatever.
speech. We want a speech.
Thank you, everyone. I just want to thank Fernell
Aww.
and Staci and Bill for helping me invent the Horny Badger.
Yes.
And I'd like to thank my parents and all my animals back at home and the badger that saved my life.
Woo!
MK is a fucking folk hero.
I love
love
her.
it.
I will
Yeah.
not hear otherwise.
Well done.
Stella, before I forget,
Yeah.
through whatever's been happening with like like them talking to the people who competed. I want to watch this Aragorn man's reaction to Fernell or what's going on during.
So go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of keeping an eye on this dude. That's a nat 20 for 25.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
That wasn't
Just
supposed
get
to
like this
happen.
nat 1 and then a nat 20. If only my
Okay.
dice could
That's how
follow
it
suit.
works.
Just as MK finishes her speech and everyone does like a second like round of applause to apparently the new poet laureate of Draconia. This person just like puts a couple gold on the table, gets up and leaves.
I would like to follow him.
Okay. Do you say anything to your
No, I just get up and leave. I go from napping
Can I
on the
can I go
table.
see? Do I see him?
Yeah,
Actually-
I mean, you're not gonna.
No, that's
see
not
them.
true. When I see him leaving, I cast Pass Without a Trace on myself.
Okay.
And then I
Okay,
sneak out
I'll roll
and follow
perception.
this guy.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna
I'll
have
do
to
it.
roll perception.
Yeah,
Roll stealth.
I'm gonna see
Roll
if I
stealth.
see this.
I'll do
And roll stealth, add your 10 for pass
Do it.
without a
I'll do
trace.
it.
And I will say, he's sitting at the table with you, so you all get advantage. It's pretty hard to get up from a table and leave. You don't go invisible or anything. So you all get advantage.
I won't. I was on stage. I'm like
Oh,
in
you
my
don't- yeah, okay.
superstar moment. So
I'm
I think
glad you
everyone's
gave
like
us the
looking
advantage.
looking at what just happened. I don't know.
Sure, but
I
you're
could-
sitting at a bar and there's somebody sitting at the table next to you. They get up and leave. Even if they're sneaky about it, you're going to be like, where are you going?
Yeah, no, okay, that's all I need. I just need to be gone.
Okay. The rest of the bar won't see you, I'll say
No,
that. But your friend's
great.
sitting next to you, like Staci and
Just
Fernell.
go. Just go.
Okay.
Just go.
Staci,
My
roll
dice.
perception with advantage. And Billy,
19.
Okay, 19. Billy, you can roll
I rolled
stealth.
a 22 stealth.
Weirdly, you do leave without your friend seeing you.
It's because you guys thought I was sleeping.
Yeah.
No one's looking at me. I've been like a mound on the table, and then all of a sudden I'm not there anymore.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Okay, well, if you get in trouble.
So this mysterious person appears to be like a human, just like sort of, just nondescript, just like human man in a cloak, which is not weird because it's friggin' cold outside. It's end of October. Gets up, pulls up his hood, had just finished a couple beers. Again, not that weird. Leaves. Bill, you get up and follow. This man starts walking sort of like out. The Learned Lizard has like a back patio with a bunch of picnic tables. There's only a few smokers out there right now because it's cold. But he sort of gets up, walks around the fence of the Learned Lizard, and starts walking towards Brown Farthing Park.
Okay. I'm gonna reach in my pocket for something that I would find in my pocket, like a scrap of paper or something. And call out after him, like, "Oh, sir, I'm sorry. Sir, did you drop this? Was this yours?"
He comes over and like takes the piece of paper from you. He's like, "No, it's not mine."
I didn't have a follow through to this ruse.
It was a good start though. It was a real A+ start.
Well done. Nice try.
Yeah, I can't
A
roll
plus
for it.
start went downhill from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I realized that I can't lie good. Oh, my mistake. I haven't seen you around here before. Are you visiting?
Yeah, I'm helping
Were you-
set up the festival tomorrow.
Oh yeah, the festival. Yeah, I've spent a couple of days in hospital. You can tell I'm a little banged up. I forgot it was this weekend. What are you doing with the festival?
I'm helping set it up.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna be straight with you. I'm friends with that Genasi inside,
All
and I
right.
was having a little nap on the table. I happened to be looking in your direction when he was going on about his hometown, and you just seemed like you didn't react the way everybody else did. And I'm a little protective of my friend inside, and I just I had to ask.
I don't really know what you're asking.
I'm asking why you look like you were ruffled at the mention of where he's from.
I don't remember him mentioning where he's from.
And I would like to roll insight.
Sure.
Damn it, that's only a 10.
I mean, this dude is like emotionless. He's just like you feel like he just wants to go home and go to bed. He looks like a tired worker.
All right. All right. If you guys need any extra hands setting up that there festival, I'm a little short on cash, and I could always use the work. So you see me around, let me know.
Well, where are you staying?
Around. I have yet to figure that out.
Well, if I get to work tomorrow and they need more help and I happen to see you, I guess I'll let you know.
Thanks, friend.
Can I go now?
I guess so.
Have a good night.
Take care of yourself. And go back inside.
He walks off into the dark. It's dark outside now.
Weird.
It's probably
Weird dude.
About 9 o'clock at night. Oh, sorry, I'm very low. I think because I was also talking real quiet in this voice. But I'll turn my mic up a bit. Thanks for letting me know. Sorry. Okay. Wait, I'll turn myself up. Okay, is that better? I was doing a real quiet voice. So it's late. You've won. You officially get a slot performing. Not tomorrow, but the day after.
Okay,
It's essentially
I'll work on my next poem.
It's not Halloween, but if it were Halloween, we're using the same. It's a Gregorian calendar still. So tomorrow's October 30th, essentially, and the Fall Fest is October 31st.
Okay.
So, we're gonna need an encore of the poem again on the 31st. But you...
Oh, I will gladly.
So you can stay here if you want. There are a couple of rooms upstairs at the Learned Lizard. You can probably, I don't know, maybe go back to the sorority. That might be tough at this point, gotta be honest with you. Or if you have any other questions about places where you can stay, it's up to you. You can stay outside, but it's fucking cold. It's up to you. What do you want to do? It's getting late, but if there's anything you want to do tonight, absolutely you can. Most things are probably starting to close around now. It's like 9 o'clock at night.
I think Staci probably would have gone up to Zed and inquired about the rooms. Been like, oh, I guess that Bill had gone to the bathrooms or something. That's okay. And she's just kind of motioning to the other one. She's like, I'm gonna go ask about a room so that we have somewhere to sleep because we need to figure that out sooner than later.
Yep.
Hi, Zed.
Staci, right? What's up?
Yeah. Hey, do you guys have any rooms tonight still?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, like weirdly, Fall Fest is happening tomorrow, but like a lot of people come in and like just stay with their family or whatever. But we totally have 2 rooms left. There's about 6 or 8 rooms upstairs. It's not like a big hotel, but you know.
Is there a winter discount?
No, but I'll throw you in breakfast because that was really rad. I know how much you love that orange juice. Yeah. Yeah, so like you can have 2 rooms if you want. If you just want one, we can throw you in a cot. Like, no worries. I don't know how close you all are or what's going on in this little foursome. None of my damn business, as they say in the industry. So it's gonna be like just a gold piece a night. Like I said, I'll throw in breakfast because y'all are cool.
I guess Staci kind of like motions back to the table and she's just like, one or two, to like to the rooms, and she had two rooms.
Great, no problem. It's gonna be 2 gold pieces. Do you want just tonight, or do you think you're gonna stay a couple nights, or?
We'll stay probably through, I guess, Fall Fest, and then probably leave after that. So the next couple nights is good.
Okay, rad. Why don't I look? You're from Amos. We got the open mic winner. Why don't I give you 2 rooms, 2 nights, 3 gold pieces?
Okay, that works.
Deal. So it gives you 2 rooms. They're 2 adjoining rooms. You have room 4 and 5 upstairs. There's a door between them that you can, if you want to open up. And you have your rooms for the night. Is there anything else you want to do before you go to bed?
Is Janice still here?
We'll say yes because it looks like you want to talk to her. So yes.
Yeah, if I see her, I'm gonna go up to her and I'm just gonna like probably tap her on the knee because that's probably how tall I am. I don't know how tall she is. Janice.
Yes.
Okay, let me. I got to talk like you so you understand. Hold on. So like, I was wondering, like, I've been like traveling a lot and I'm very tired. So like, I'm sorry if I was rude. Just wanted to apologize.
I really appreciate that you would say that. That's very like big of you.
You're right, it is.
You're small.
I am small.
Like,
Than you.
Honestly, I gotta say that was a really good performance. I mean, congratulations. I'm really excited to see you at the festival. I will tell you, it's kind of like chic to wear like cool to wear black.
Oh, yeah, I don't do that.
I didn't think you did. So that's why I'm just like trying to be like extend the courtesy, the like local courtesy.
Yeah.
So like when you're performing day after tomorrow, you should probably think about like maybe toning it down a bit, but like up to you, of course.
Am I nearby, by the way?
You can be, sure.
I want to roll insight on that.
Okay.
Thank God.
Okay, that's not bad.
Is she setting me up for now?
But I have a -1. 13.
Guidance.
Sure.
Guidance?
Yeah,
Guidance?
Oh, okay.
Guidance? Okay.
You guys can also probably just ask Staci later.
That's a 1. That's literally a 13. I mean 14.
Okay.
You're not
14.
sure. You're not like Janice is one of these people that exudes sort of insincerity. So you're like this something feels off, but like I don't know. Doesn't feel completely like whatever. It's hard to say.
Got it.
Well, listen, I don't know what your like beef is with Staci.
I don't eat beef. It's gone out of fashion a long time ago. I'm like fully plant-based.
I actually am as well.
Great.
But for different reasons than you. This is so hard.
It's so much fun though, honestly.
It kind of is. I just get like my bitchy New York girl out. Well, you should be nice to her.
Nice to who? Wait, what?
Staci.
Oh, look, I used to be nice to her, and then she was all like, I'm gonna go set up this satellite school, like, I'm better than everyone.
So you're just jealous of her.
I don't want to be in some podunk town, like fucking Daronia. I hear they have, like,
actually bigger there.
a revolt there.
You're not wrong.
I'm usually not.
No, you were wrong about me.
All right, well, are we done here?
Yeah, and I'm gonna kind of like trip her as she walks by.
Nice. Roll me an unarmed attack just to see.
You're gonna kick her in the back of her leg.
Kick her in the back of the knee.
Or you in the back of the knee, yeah.
You know what? I will.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. Let's see. Ooh, +6? Really? Go MK!
For unarmed strike? Dang.
22!
Oh, damn,
Yeah.
okay.
She trips,
Yeah.
like skims her knee, looks back at you, and is like, whatever.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry!
Oh my god, it's fully done and hurting. Rude, but I love it.
Dang.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Janice!
Really?
And I'll like walk away, and as we walk away, I like high five Fernell.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've made a bit of an enemy here.
That's fine. Bring it.
Cool.
I tried to be nice.
So she fully hates half of our, no, like 3/4 of our party now.
Yeah, pretty
Our
much.
party?
That's fine.
Basically everyone
all
at
of
this
them.
point.
Party.
To be honest,
Basically.
how much info were we really gonna get from her?
I did
Yeah,
say
also
once
Janice is the
Janice is
worst.
the big bad, so
Nice.
If that's the case, I already got one hidden. So
True.
Nice. There you go.
Does anybody want to do anything else? Bill, do you come back into the bar?
I'm gonna come back in the back door still. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You come back into the tavern. You've got your keys. Is there any, like, the bar is clearing out? Like, there's still people here drinking, but it's quieted down. It's turned into sort of like the last few people like drinking at their tables with each other. Yeah. Do you just go to bed?
Paula, thank you.
MK
You're
is
feeding my
amazing.
ego.
We are hydrated and feeling good. The amount of water I drink when I'm DMing, like, I have to pee all night after,
Same.
but worth it.
Nice.
Same.
Because you talk so much. Okay.
Yeah, right?
So you just go to bed, yes? Or does anybody
Yeah,
else
I
want to do
think
anything?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. So you wake up the next morning. It's October 30th. It's a nice, crisp, coldish fall day. You're woken up to the sounds of like saws and hammers. You're not that far from Brown Farthing Park. Everything's open. You get a free breakfast, a sort of like continental vibe, some fruit, a croissant, some OJ, plenty of coffee. Coffee's pretty good. You're in a nice big city. You got some nice, coffee going on. What do you want to do today?
I'm gonna spend the morning like rehearsing in my room,
Yeah, amazing.
taking it very seriously.
Cool.
Making all of
Uh,
us like do workshops with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Staci's
Do you
sitting
think
there
I
drinking
should go?
coffee.
Do you think I should like do hand motions, or do you think I should just be very like stoic?
No, I like the magician hands you just did.
Yeah, definitely the hand motions. They add to it. And that way, if you're
Oh.
doing magic, it like works really well because it just is flowing from you.
Oh, I also tell MK before like we sleep last night. Basically, like, wear whatever you want. Don't wear black, because I don't trust that bitch.
I wasn't going to anyway.
Cool. Okay. Just making sure.
Don't trust who?
Oh, Janice, she was trying to see me if
Janice.
I'm wearing black.
What would Staci know about this?
Please don't.
Because you rolled really high in the history of the festival, you know that like the more gothy types will show up like wearing black and stuff. Like there was like this sort of goth contingent and stuff of the weird like goth students that show up wearing all black. But like regular like folks will mostly wear like orange or wear like what you're wearing like now, like leaves and orange, like fall like vibes. So you would have looked
the
like a
perfect fall
weird
look. Holy
gothy
crap.
student.
Yeah, MK, you don't really fit in with all of the goth kids. That would be a little bit strange for your personality, so don't do
Yeah.
that.
I don't think that would work out well.
I mean, you could probably pull it off if you really, really wanted to. But it's just not really the vibe that you give off at the moment. If you wanted to be, then it could, but...
Well, what does one do to be goth?
You listen to a band called 6 Inch Nails. Different things like that. MK, I will say, I'm going to leave it to you to remember, because you rehearsed, you can add an extra D4 if you ever get to do your poetry again.
Ooh, okay.
So make yourself a note of that.
Cool.
To whatever other bonuses you have at the time, if you get a chance to do your poetry again. Anything else you want to do today? If you want to just skip ahead to Fall Fest Day, we can, but I just want to give you the opportunity to like explore for the day if you want to.
I mean, you could try to
Homeward
send
Bound was.
Bill's wife.
Oh, that's true.
Mm.
That is certainly something.
There is two whole ass universities and a bookstore, and a general store which would have magic items that you haven't looked at all. So,
But no like a general store would be able to like send a message for me. They're not like telegram.
no, but they probably have access to like different things.
Is there like
There's
a
also-
sending telephone booth?
No, but a
Some
lot
of
of
it's
times
right.
you all know that there's often spell scrolls that are one-use spells, so that like
True.
even if you don't have the spell consistently, you might be able to buy a spell scroll and do it.
Do I know if there's a prize for the festival?
Oh, you don't yet. No, you haven't asked. You know that
Oh,
like somebody said, oh, the performers get tipped, but you don't know if there's anything else.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, we can check out the general store if you don't want to go by the university first, if you don't want to see what teachers are around.
Yeah.
Up to you, Bill. Whatever you want to try.
Yeah, let's try the store first. Let's see what's there, and then
Good
if
idea.
you need to go
Oh, sounds good.
pay a visit to the school or your sorority friends, that can be a plan B.
Okay.
So
All right, we
you
do that.
go to the divorce store. There, you find you're pretty early, and it's the middle of the weekday, so there's not a lot of people there. It's 10 a.m. There's no customers there at the moment, but you open the door, and a little halfling greets you and says, "Why, good morning.
Another small person.
Hello.
Wow.
Pleased
There's more
to
of you.
meet you all. Welcome. Hello. My name is Varla Devore. Welcome to the divorce store, Draconia. Is there anything in particular I can help you out with today?
Good morning, Var.
Oh my goodness, Staci, I didn't even see you there. How are you? It's been ages.
I know, it's been a while. I seem to blend in with a lot of the crowd here.
Yeah, I mean, I would just want to, when you're not expecting somebody and then you see them, it takes you like a second to register. Oh my goodness. Well, what a pleasure. I haven't seen you or your father, come to think of it, in a while now.
That's probably a good thing, at least for me. Anyway, we're here for Ascending Scroll. Do you have any?
Ascending Scroll. You know what? We just got a shipment in from Questlab like not a week ago. There was all kinds of bits and bobs. Give me 1 second to take a look. And she sort of goes in the back of the store, and you look around, and there's everything here. There are coils of rope, coils of chains. There are basic weapons. There are I'm sure there's a word for this, but like shit you put on horses, like saddling. Whatever.
Horse tack.
Yep. There are sort of like things that assign you a horse's like animals, so it'll be like here's like papers for a horse or whatever, so you can
Pink slips.
Yeah, you can like buy a horse. You would have to bring that paper being like, I bought this horse from the divorce store, and like you go pick it up. They're not like sitting there. There are all kinds of like, and then you sort of see behind the counter has some magical items in it, like different rings and things like that. And then you see sort of like Varla goes into the back behind a curtain, and you get a sense of that's where like the magic scrolls and the more like you have to ask for magical items. They're not just out on display. Is there anything you want to look for in the store while she pops into the back for a second?
Not really.
Okay, cool. So she pops back out and is like, "You're in luck, my friends. We do have a couple ascending scrolls here. We've got 2, in fact. We don't get these a lot, so like, great timing. They're 50 gold pieces a pop."
That sounds great.
My wife to send me money.
You guys have that much money, right?
Transfer from my home.
You guys don't have that much money?
Do you know about the Skiphops, perhaps?
The Skiphops. Roll me. This is not really persuasion because you're not persuading her to remember you, but let's call it a persuasion check to see if she knows your name.
No.
Skiphop. I'm sorry. I don't think I know that name.
Oh.
Darn.
Well, that's a shame. Well, next time you're in the town I'm from that I don't remember right now,
Sure,
it's been a while.
Yeah.
There you go. You should stop by. They've got great healing goods.
In Shorehaven, is that right? I don't get out there myself, but my cousin Venry owns a divorce store out in Vitus Vale, right next to Shorehaven. So I'll pass on the word. Maybe we can do a little tradesy between families. You know what I mean? Yes. Great. Is there anything else you're looking for today?
I'm just curious. Do you have any weapons?
Oh yeah, all kinds. And you see there's a wall of all, like, not all kinds of weapons, but there's a great axe, there's a couple of great swords, there's a handful of, like, there's a bin of javelins, there's like a bin of daggers. There's all kinds of like basic weapons here for sure.
It's a lot of weapons.
Oh yeah, I mean, as you know, it's not like, they're not that popular, but people will go out sometimes, kind of towards the Great Scar to make sure nothing's creeping out. People will go hunting every now and again. You know, we're one of the only places in town that carry stuff like this. And they're great to have as training weapons for the school. A lot of times the kids will come in here with their required weapons for the classes and whatnot, particularly, you know, the fighters and the rangers and the barbarians. They'll come in here and they'll have their required, you know, like great axe for the class or whatever it is. And we're happy to provide for the school, you know.
Oh, that's nice. Do you guys offer jobs?
You want to work in a store?
Oh, no. I want to hit things.
Oh, no, I think your best bet is to go. Every now and again, there's a job board down at the Learned Lizard.
Well, we just went there, but I was wondering
I
if
won
you
the
guys had any
contest.
others. Oh, yeah, MK won the contest.
There's a contest.
An open mic night.
Oh, the
Yeah,
open
open
mic,
mic.
that's great. Good. You won. Congrats.
I did.
Way to go.
Is there any, like, discount for cute halfling winners?
Absolutely not, but
Okay.
we are going to have a booth tomorrow at the Fall Fest, and I'm thinking of maybe throwing some things on discount there for, you know, festival vibes. So you should pop by the Devore booth. We're going to be down in the park. So maybe, I don't know, check us out. I gotta do a little math to figure out what we're going to bring down there, what I'm able to put on sale.
You should bring
but-
some sending scrolls.
South, you know, we only got 2, but I'll think about it. I'll see what I can do for you.
Can you put it on hold for us?
Oh, that I can do. Yeah, for sure. I can hold it. Oh,
Or, like, layaway?
I can do a layaway. Yeah, that's no problem. If you put down
You guys do
50%
payment
now,
plans?
Sure. We got some expensive magic
Wait,
I'll
really?
items
give you
in here.
25 gold.
No problem. No problem. Yeah, I will hold on to this. I'll give you a month to come pick it up. Pay the
We'll
other
be
half.
back later tonight
Oh,
after
wha-
I
wha-
win.
What? I thought we could get the item now and we could pay you
That's not how it
later.
works.
Absolutely not.
Fernell.
That's not how it works.
Oh.
Hey, Var, I know you said you haven't seen my dad in a while. But when was the last time you saw him?
Oh gosh. Oh. I just rolled a nat 20 on that. It's it's been, gosh, 8 months now?
From what Staci would know of her dad's, like, revolving schedule, would she estimate he would be in town for the festival?
You would know he doesn't give a shit about that, but it is somewhat unusual that he's away for 8 months at a time. Like, it's not unusual for him to leave for like 6 weeks at a time. 8 months is a lot.
Did he happen to say anything last time he was here?
I'm sorry, I don't really take note. I don't even remember. What did he come in for? What did he come in for? I think some ever-burning oil, maybe? Can't remember what it was, but I mean, I don't see him a ton. Also that too, like he would only come into the shop maybe every couple months or something, so Varlo wouldn't be the best to know for sure of his movements, but
Yeah. Okay.
The more you know.
Like, it's a thing I say. I don't know why. I didn't mean it to be. I say it and just like, oh god.
Sorry. Var, you haven't seen Nikolai or any of his friends around either, have you?
Nikolai. I think I might have seen him, gosh, maybe a couple months ago. It hasn't been that long.
Okay. Just curious.
Anyways, I'll take that 25 gold off, and I'll just get your signature here, and I'll put this away safe for you. Whenever you can get
What
that.
if I give you a potion of healing and we switch?
Potion of healing. How much? Do you remember what I sold you it for?
50.
Oh, really? Okay. Oof. Those are a lot easier to come by. I will give you the sending scroll if you give me the potion of healing and 20 gold pieces.
Deal.
Oh, wow.
It's done.
Pleasure doing business with you, sir.
ma'am, but that's all right. Yeah,
Okay.
it's all good. What is gender?
Wait, you
It's all
can
a
trade.
farce.
You can trade things, and you
Sometimes.
guys. I thought everybody else had money. We usually do that. I thought everybody else had the money.
I mean, not everyone does it, but some people do it.
Economics is weird.
Mhm.
It is.
That's a big word for you, Fernell, huh?
Yeah.
Nailed it, though.
Thanks. I heard it in the hospital.
Honestly, dark but true. Ouch. Okay, so you've got your sending scroll. You're down a healing potion and 20 gold. Unless there's anything else you want to buy right now, the store is here. It's got, more or less everything. If there's something you guys want, just let me know. And
I'm
I'll figure out
broke.
the price for it. I know.
Really
Did I
broke.
do that on purpose? You'll never know.
Yes.
I'm almost there.
It's the day before the Fall Fest. You can
Yes.
spend
And
your day
side note,
doing other
I'm
stuff.
very sorry. I meant they.
Varla is she, her.
Oh, well,
Maeve from
Now
the
I'm totally
Tricorn,
wrong.
who
Maeve is there.
who you maybe might pick up the job from with the 250
oh,
gold
okay.
pieces.
Okay.
Is they them. I should you know what I'll just try and start doing is making you a little like PDF or something and throw all these characters on there because I
That
know
would be
there's
fun.
starting to maybe be a lot. They all make sense in my brain, but
Love
I
that.
I know them all personally.
I write them down normally, but
Yeah.
I missed
Yeah.
her name.
Varla Devore, she, her. Maeve Amakir, they, them. Who else did we meet? Fucking Janice, she, her.
Fucking Janice.
Yeah,
I'm writing it as fucking.
good,
Fucking
yeah.
Yeah. Janice is the middle name.
Zed,
Yeah.
the bartender, he, him. I think that's the only people we met so far.
And what was the bartender again?
Zed.
Zed.
He's a red dragonborn. Varla is a halfling. Janice is a human.
We need a sending scroll to contact Bill's wife to get him more money because he is broke.
Thanks
Jeez.
for the information. If there's nothing else I can do for you, come back anytime. Like I said, swing on by the booth tomorrow. There might be some special trinkets there, but
Okay.
I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be great. I hear there's like a new bard group coming in town. I hear they're setting up a haunted house.
Very cool. I'll be performing again.
Right, I'm so excited to see your winning poem. It's gonna be really great. Fucking Janice. Okay.
Also, side note, before it gets lost again,
Yeah.
I saw it pop up since I'm a loving mod and don't want you to miss this. Whistle redeemed Name That Character.
Oh wow.
I saw.
Okay.
So, and he wants it to be Zola,
Zola is it?
which
Thank
happens
you.
to be my character's name from his first campaign.
Thank you for giving me an
Thanks,
amazing
Noah. Nice.
name. Okay, thank you. So we will
I
meet
didn't want that to get missed.
Zola next.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything? Oh yeah, obviously you're gonna go. Well, maybe not obviously, but you can feel free to one-off use your sending scroll. Anybody? Weirdly though, Bill, you can't use it yourself. It has to be a magic user to use a magic
Wait, doesn't
Can
he
you
scroll.
talk to Bill's wife?
Wait,
Yeah.
Please let me talk
So
to
I'm
these
a
are-
magic user. I'm
So
a
you're
magic
a magic
user.
user.
Oh, I guess you are.
I
You're
have spell slots.
you have
Are
spell
you
slots.
though,
You do.
really?
Okay.
I
Fernell
do.
does
I
not.
I have more
Yeah.
spell slots than the
You should make me do
Staci.
it.
Fuck. You're right. Okay. My bad. I take it all back.
Fun.
You can use it.
I don't have very useful magic, but I do have it.
Nice.
Yes. You have spell
Nice.
slots. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
use it. Okay. You can, if you want to go off in private and use it. If you want to wait till tonight, it's totally up to you.
Bill.
I'm just making this
What?
decision now. Asterie is so small that there is no time zones. It's all one time zone. So
Oh, that's cool.
whatever time it is now, that's what
It's
time it is at home. It's around like 11 a.m. by now, let's say.
Mm.
Okay. I mean, I guess I can send it now. Do I just
Tell
talk?
your wife I say hi.
Yeah,
just talk-
you
do I talk to
basically like unravel it and it like poofs, and then you can like speak as if you were speaking into a sending stone.
And isn't it like
It's 25
how many
words.
Is it 25?
Yeah, you only have 25 words. She can respond with 25 words, and that's it.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
Let's get your fingers out, folks.
Okay.
Note to self, get sending.
What do I need?
shit.
What is the
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Side note, Laura Bailey, best at sendings.
Oh my god, so good.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
110%.
Yeah. One of my favorite things every time it came
Yes.
up, I was like, oh my
Yep.
god, I'm ready for it. All the fucks,
Doop,
too.
doop, 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 doop.
Yeah. That's my whole message. Doot, 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 for the last 6 words.
25 words, you say?
25
Canon.
words.
Oh, I could get Skywrite. That might be helpful.
Okay.
That's very
okay,
obviously.
I have a few key phrases that I know need to get in there, but I'm gonna do it. Someone count. 'Cause I'm gonna
Stretch!
do it.
Stretchy. Nobody's
gonna
saving the
freeball
points
this
to
one.
give advantage.
This
I know.
thing.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your
Someone-
wife's
someone
name,
needs to-
first of all?
I got it.
Oh, you'll
Okay.
know. I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
Okay. Dearest Moira. Staying at the learned lizard. Are we in Daronia?
Draconia.
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 I lost count.
Where it would get, that's 8 words.
8.
Need. Nope. Please send money. Almost died. On the mend. What are we at?
We got 14 left.
Yeah.
Oh, we're good. Okay.
Or
I'm-
sorry,
I'm
no,
through all
9.
the
9.
important Yeah, I was
about to say,
Nine
that
left.
doesn't
No,
sound
that's
we're,
wrong.
we're at 16
9.
total. So
I
Yeah,
have
we're at
9 words
16, so 9 left. Yes, 9
Okay.
left, not 14. We got 25, that's right.
9 left? Great.
9.
Can't wait
9.
to kiss you. MK says hi.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Bill,
One
honey.
word for it.
Is that you, my dear? What the hell are you talking about? You almost died. Where the hell is Draconia? What the hell are you doing there? What is this magical hokum? Who the hell is MK? What the?
Moira, you daft bird, send me money. Fuck.
She got the message, but she didn't know that you could only do 25 words back. So,
Damn it, woman, give me your purse.
Oh, man.
Well, at least
Well-
she knows who I am.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
And she knows where we're staying, so. And that I'm
Now
alive.
we wait.
now you wait. You do know it takes a good few days because Moira is not going to have access to like magical transportation of any kind. So it's going to be like getting a messenger, somebody on a horse, like riding across Asterie to get to you. So
I can't fantasy e-transfer money from my wife.
There's
not with the
what's-
magic
what's that
Moira
called?
has.
We.
Is there anything else you want to do today?
Avoid Questlab representatives at all costs.
We could go to the school. You could go to the school. Perhaps.
Up to you.
Go play with cats.
Up to
I
you.
just want to see a school. I
Wait.
don't do schools.
We can go to the school. Also, the cats sound like a fun idea. There might be some fun stuff in the books there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit until the festival starts, right?
Yeah, it's tomorrow. You have the whole day.
Yeah.
We could do whatever today.
We should have time to do a little bit of both. Depends on how you guys want to spend the day. We can probably swing through the campus, and I can show you guys around a little bit. And then on the way through the campus, if we take the long way, we can go down to the bookstore.
You
That
are
sounds
right
good.
now, if you're at the, if you just left the divorce store, literally like the next building over is Homeward Bound. So
Oh, it is the
you can just
bookstore.
be like,
Okay.
boop.
Never mind. We can go to the bookstore, and then we can go the long way
Yeah.
to the university.
You have to cross the bridge to go north to the university.
Perfect.
So you get that message from Moira. She at least is aware of where you are. She seems a little frazzled. But you take a 5-minute walk over to Homeward Bound. You pull open the door and get a waft of old book smell and a little bit of cat pee, let's be honest. You step in and there are shelves and shelves of old books. A little orange tabby comes up and wraps itself around your leg. MK. Pearl purrs up at you, and you see a little green head poke up from behind the counter and say, "Oh, hello! Welcome to Homeward Bound." It's a goblin.
Hi.
And that's where we'll stop for today.
No!
That sounds okay with me.
We're
With a
ending
cat
a little
around MK's leg.
early tonight. A little tabby around your leg and a little goblin peeking his head up from behind the counter.
Nice.
This is awesome, y'all. We're not even close to what I had planned. I love it.
Nice.
We're just poking around Draconia. It's all very
Bill
chill.
needed an extra
You
day.
gotta warm
to
it up, man.
recuperate.
You gotta warm it up.
Yeah.
Kind of warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
I needed to
restart.
get
Pulling the train.
a couple
Yeah.
extra naps in before Bill's in fighting shape.
Honestly,
Oh,
you
yeah.
were busted. Yeah, we just got to the cat part, but normally we'll go till about 10, but we all got a lot going on, and we need an extra half hour tonight. So thank you, chat, for coming to hang out. I was gonna say this podcast, close enough. This stream is every other week, so we will see you not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after, starting talking to our used bookshop owner, and I will tell you his name is Rami. Rami the Goblin.
Rami the Goblin. What, Rami?
And we'll pick up here 2 weeks from today.